In a world where for so long we have cared more about being light, literally, when it's actually more of a case where we are to awaken the light within us. Taking things literally for a long time has caused a lot of chaos and misconceptions. And that is why today's episode is made. Hi, my name is Martha Okia, and you're watching Mind Medium. If it's your first time being here, I welcome you to this space and thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. For the old timers, it's always great to have you here. This is a show, this is a vodcast that celebrates weird minds, weird thinkers. You know, the ones who they say they are unfit. This is a space where we celebrate those kind of people by discussing strange things, weird ideas, which are regarded as great thinkers. Today's episode is about dreams. Are dreams real or no? For a long time, we have heard different ideologies, different opinions about dreams, what dreams are, what do dreams mean. But if you're someone who haven't checked other aspects about dreams, you may come to the conclusion that it's probably just something that is not real. It's just something that happens to us, something that we experience as humans. But it's actually deeper than the everyday thought process about dreams. Now, to know more about dreams, you have to know about the fact that different realities exist, different dimensions exist, different being exist, different galaxies, different planets exist. But at the same time, they are all connected as one. There's a relationship. So, and then it leads us to light, to the word light. Do you know that we are all light beings? I know you've heard it before. Especially in the Christian religion, in the Bible, there's a saying that is written, said by Jesus, that there's a part he said, I am the light of the world. And there's another part that says, we are the children of light. We are light. It might not mean, or it doesn't mean light literally, but it is light. We would buttress on that much later. But however you want to picture it is fine. Just trust in your imagination. But there is a knowing that we are light beings. And when you go to physics, when you go back to physics, you would understand that even matter is made of particles of light. So we are all particles of light. From light, originated from light. And then transformed into what you can see today. It is a long time of history, a long time of existence. This is why it's so important that when you're studying, in your journey of self-development, in your journey of, that's what we'll call in spiritual development, in your journey of self-realization, you would actually need to to study a whole lot of other things aside from the religion you were born in. The reason being that other ideologies, other phases, other levels of knowledge, of wisdom helps you to go back then to now understand even better what was written in your particular scripture, in your religious scripture. You get what I mean? So now I mentioned that there are different dimensions, there are different planes, there are different planets, and in astrology would even give you the information to know where you're from, actually, what planet you originated from. A lot of people do not believe in astrology. Most people even say it's evil, but then the Bible is filled with astrological information. But how would you know if you haven't opened your mind to another level of studying, of knowing, and of understanding? A lot of information is out there. We're in the time of information, we're in the age of information now. You actually do not really need to go to Harvard before you can know the basics of things. You just need to use your internet, you just need to use YouTube, and you would get to find out all of these things that people have documented about our history, about our existence. And that's why it's so important to pay attention to even things that we get to study in school back then, like physics and everything. It's all talking about us, but in different languages. So there is truth behind all of this, but you just need to put the pieces together, because most times they do not use the same language. The Bible might say it's a Holy Spirit. Physics might call it vibration or frequency or energy, but the same thing they're saying. So it's easy for one person who do not understand something to quickly call it evil, but you're doing yourself a disservice. This is why it's important to pay attention to everything. The reason why this episode is here is to encourage you to take your dreams seriously, because there are messages. Now, to understand more about dreams, you need to understand what the mind is. You need to understand what the psyche is. You need to understand what the soul is, and all of that, and how they all relate to each other. There's a knowing that we have different bodies. You have the physical body, which is existing in the physical plane. You also have the ethereal body, which obviously would be existing in the world of ethereal. You have an astral body, so meaning there's an astral world. You've heard the popular saying that there's unseen and seen world. In Christianity, we would say the spiritual world and the physical world. We have this saying that you are not of the world, which is this physical world. In physics, there's a knowing, or in astrology, other kinds of study. You exist. There's an inner world. You would hear in esoteric, the universe exists within you. So you would hear, as below, so it is above. What is going inside you is the same thing that is going on in the outside. It's all crazy to believe, and that's what this channel is about. We love crazy thought processes. So yeah, now let's check what a dream means. First of all, we'll check what mind means. if you're someone who have never given it a thought before. I'll check what ChatGPT says about what a dream means, and then afterwards I would check the definition using etymology dictionary. Etymology means the study of words. And now most of the times etymology will give you the meaning of a word the way it was used from the beginning. So like the old usage, and it's really very important because it can also help you in your spiritual journey, no matter the religion you're in. So let me check quickly what dreams mean. So ChatGPT says the term mind generally refers to the set of cognitive faculties that enable consciousness, perception, thinking, judgment, and memory. Keyword memory. It encompasses our thoughts, our feelings, and awareness. In psychology and philosophy, it often relates to the study of consciousness and mental processes. Additionally, mind can also refer to a person's attention or focus. Okay, so let's check what dream means. I would ask ChatGPT now what dream means. So it says a dream can refer to two main concepts. So it's giving us two parts, the meaning of dream in two parts. Number one, the sleep phenomenon. It's a series of thoughts, images, and sensations occurring in a person's mind during sleep. Dreams can be vivid, surreal, and emotionally charged. Two, in the concept of aspiration, a strongly desired goal or purpose, often reflecting someone's hopes, ambitions, or ideal future. For example, she dreams of becoming a doctor. Now, there's something called daydreaming. You hear some people say, oh, dream big. You see how you have the images, the picture of that goal, that hope, that aspiration that you want. You keep seeing it in your waking state when you're awake. You dream. They refer to it as daydreaming. Some people would say, oh, you're just daydreaming. Stop dreaming. It's not real. But there's something that it's also believed that our thoughts become a reality once we act upon it. If we can see it, that means it is already existing. We just need to act upon it to bring it to the physical realm. So if I have hoped before, I have daydreamed before, I have dreamt before, I've aspired to be something today, and I am doing it already, then why do you think in your sleep time what you see, what you dream about, it's not real? It's already existing. Now, ChatGPT also said that mind had to do with consciousness, feelings, memory, And then in psychology and in the study of the planets or the information of our history, being connected to different planets, and informing us about the concept of reincarnation. If that is true, which makes sense when you reason, why do you think that your dream in sleep time is not real? It's not a memory. It's not a vision. There are different kinds of dreams for sure. The vivid one, the visions, all of them are all encompassed as a dream. So sometimes you foresee what an event that would happen. That's why I believe in the concept of future. like past and future. The sci-fi movies, the scientific movies, that somebody comes from the future into the past and we feel like, oh no, it doesn't make sense. These are the background understanding that people have, that they from there they create stories like this. Yes, coupled with their imagination in creating the characters, but the theories are not just only imagination. Imaginations are real also. You cannot see what is not there. You cannot see what has not been before. There is nothing new under the sun. So yeah. If the theory of reincarnation is true, when you reason it, you would understand that it's true for real. Then you would know that your dreams are very much important. They're leading you somewhere. They're telling you something. They're showing you something. We all have had experiences where we saw something in a dream and it became a reality afterwards in the physical realm. So it's true. Is real. So never ever doubt your dreams. So now, but yeah, we have some people still experience nightmare, but it depends on your development stage, where you are in your journey, in your self-awareness, in your consciousness journey. Because the more you grow, the more of self-acceptance that happen in your consciousness, in your frequency, the less you have nightmares. You now start having more visions, vivid dreams that of positivity, that reveal things, that let you into what's going to happen in the earth. You see things, things are revealed to you. It's another world, but we go to that dimension through sleep. This is why sleep is so important. So important. It's not for relaxation per se. To me, I feel is for the relaxation of the mind. The mind still functions when you sleep. Your body is just at rest, but the mind is working. Your psyche is working. It's doing things. There are things that you cannot explain properly, but you can understand it. That's why we learn, we continue to learn, we continue to grow, because now it will be better. It will keep on making sense. So in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is, if there are different planets, we are connected to these different planets. It's not just the Earth that exists. There are other galaxies. You have to get interested in astrology, in numerology. You have to get interested in these things. All of the spiritual texts are made up of these informations, but encoded. It is coded. What is written in your spiritual book is not so much of. It's not literal. Not every phase. They're like proverbs. Proverbs are same as. What's it called? As symbology, they're same as like myth, something you can call a myth. But they're all encoded, and embedded in all of this is this kinds of thought process, So we've known what dreams mean and what the mind means. How we are made up of a psyche. We have a psyche, we have a soul. You would even hear some people who would say that we are even made up of multiple souls. We do not have just one soul. Yeah, we do not have just one soul. Things like that. So dreams are real. Trust what you see in your dream. If you want to have a better experience in your dream, continue to work on your mind, continue to work on yourself, continue to strive and seek for a beautiful mind and to be of a good and sound mind. It changes everything. It changes the frequency of you. It changes your vibration. It changes everything. You see those experiences then that they are now today, they are calling it sleep paralysis. I don't even know what that means. Those things were real. You saw them. They were real. Don't let anybody confuse you about your experience. It was your experience, and it was not just only us. Everyone, almost everyone had those experiences. What we call today sleep paralysis, those things were real. What they talk about shadow is real. You have to start taking these things seriously in this time that we're in and understand what these things are, what they mean. So yeah, we are light beings. We are children of the light. And it's a great time to exist. It's a beautiful and amazing time to be existing. To get a better perspective on this topic, check out Carl Jung. He's a psychologist. He's into esoteric teachings and the hidden sciences that is not in the mainstream. So you can check him out on YouTube. He has a lot of videos and of interviews which he explained these thought processes in the simplest form for you to even understand and better understand your own experiences and what you already know about this topic. Just in case you have more information on this, please share your comment below. I would be grateful to hear from you what you think about this. Talking about dreams, in etymology, dreams meant a sequence of sensations or images passing through the mind of a sleeping person. It has a whole lot of meaning. You can check it out yourself. Just type dream meaning in etymology. You would see the dictionary. So you just check more of it and get more information about it. Like I said before, etymology is the study of words. So basically, the study of how words were used in the original form. So in the ancient ways, how it was used in the context or different context. Because nowadays, most times words have been watered down. So etymology is really important in self-development. You would have to use it for you to understand things more that you already knew. It gives you a greater perspective, like it elaborates words for you so you can now understand the context in which it was used, let's say in the Bible, like that. So let's check what mind means in etymology. According to the etymology dictionary, mind means that which feels, wills, and thinks. The intellect in a nutshell. We can check again more and see a broader perspective. So yeah, that's it. Make sure you check Carl Jung. I'm sure from there you'd see other videos would pop up for you to know more, and in the next episode I would give more references on that, or the next time we'll talk more about dreams. There's a whole lot to talk about dreams and the mind and the soul, but this is more like an introduction, a chit chat, for us to just have it, you know what I mean. Okay, so now it is time for my movie of the week. Number one on my list for the week is The Laws of the Sun. It's a very old animation movie. It's an amazing story about the history of our existence. It's well documented. It has a lot of aspects that are important for you to be aware of or for you to be reminded about. It's on YouTube. It's really old, so it's been posted on YouTube. So you can just Google The Laws of the Sun and you would find it. It's interesting. It's about 1 hour and some minutes. Very amazing movie. You should check it out. It's free on YouTube. Number 2 on my list is From. It's a series showing on OSN. The season 3 actually was released today. I'm yet to see it, but it's an amazing story, amazing show. It has like a plot twist that I wasn't expecting to see in the end, But it's about a story of people who are stuck in a place, and a lot of horrible things are happening to them. A lot of things are messing up with their minds greatly, and it has to do with, at the end of the day, you can say it has to do with time, dimension, and stuff like that. So I cannot wait to see the season 3. I look forward to it, to binge watch it as always. And the 3rd on my list is Rings of Power. Season 2. It's still streaming, so weekly there's a new episode. It's been amazing. Shows like that just inspire you. Aside from the story, the production, the work that people put into shows like that is so inspiring, and I cannot do without it making to my list for movie of the week. So Rings of Power Season 2 streaming on Amazon. You should check it out if you haven't checked it out. It's more like they create worlds, these worlds that you get lost in, so it's just great. And aside from the messages that are in, it's a mythological show series, but there's a whole lot of messages embedded in it with created worlds that are greatly inspiring. So yeah, that's it. Now it is my app of the week. The app of the week is Remitly. I was greatly surprised by the amazing service that I got from Remitly. I sent money to Nigeria and it was received the same day. I sent money to Canada, it was received within 5 days. So in case you're having issues with sending money abroad and you're in Dubai, you're in UAE, you should try Remitly. It's trusted. And I don't think there are any charges on it. There wasn't any charges. The exchange rate is good. So yeah, Remitly is the app of the week. Try it out. This is the end of the episode. I hope that it was good. I hope you had fun chatting with me, as I always do, being here to spend time to discuss about great things happening in our world that we need to be aware about. I can't wait to have another session next week. So I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope you have a beautiful week. I hope you have a beautiful week and an amazing rest of the year. It's almost end of 2024. Interesting. It's September and we just have about 3 months or 2 months to the end of the year. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. I hope you you're here the next episode. Don't forget, it's a new world we are creating, so let's ride. Ciao. Bye. See ya.